Eitan Humphreys played very well. Willie Hyman did a lot of great work around the pitch. Nimrod played, gave it all, and had some good runs and big tackles. Guy Matissis, our American import, number 3, fit and strong. He's all around the place. You'll see him in the middle of the pitch, making those tackles and being the guy, the link between the forwards and the backs. I'm very excited for this game, Milton. I'm sure you're going to see the boys fired up. It's the same team. It's the same team that always started for the national side. It's Nimrod, captain, Guy Matissis, Mishaeli, Eitan Humphreys, Willie Hyman, Modi Raskovic, and Adrian Reinstein, the wing, and the place kicker.
Right, go
great
well.
Great
nice
kickoff.
Kick. Great kickoff. Nimi should have caught it. Nimi should have caught it.
Play on. Poland kicks the ball into Israel territory. Modi there to pick it up. He needs support. He's a strong guy. He's going to stay on his feet as long as he can. He came from offside. There, one of the Poles players. Yes. Penalty to Israel not releasing. That was a great kickoff, and Guy Matissis won that ball in the air and knocked it back, but knocked it into a Polish player.
Good option again for the line out. Settle themselves a bit.
You can hear the crowd chanting for Israel, trying to pick them, giving some confidence to the boys. Let's see, hopefully they can win the set phase here.
Yes, very, very important.
And attack from depth.
Both the teams are physically evenly matched. Though the Poles haven't got massively big guys playing in either the Israeli side. Here we are, Jonathan. Nimrodi gets it.
I see one of the, I think one of the top try scorers in this tournament, and one of the.
There he goes.
Right by Nodi. He needs support. Go down, don't lose the ball. Support's there. Adrian is there to clean. He needs to pass it. Great break by Modi. Eitan's going to draw some defenders. Gives it to Adrian. He's got speed. Quick tap by Eitan. Pass it to Modi. He's going sideways.
That's okay. Here we go.
Go back.
We're going to.
Modi is going to finish what he started.
Yes.
Modi made a great break there and kept his feet and finishes off a great move that he started. But this is it was a good decision to kick to touch, win your first phase position, you know, and attack from depth. And Modi found the gap. He took the gap. Quick recycled ball. Willie was there just to recycle it. Adrian passed the ball quickly to his supporters, and now we are in the lead 5-0 with kick to come.
What I liked about it, Jonathan, and it's over. What I liked about it, Jonathan, they showed a lot of composure for a change. They showed a lot of patience. They didn't spread the ball wide. They kept the balls around the fringes. They tried to keep forward, going forward all the time, and not to try and too many fancy moves at that critical stage. And it paid dividends, and we're in the lead 7-0. Very, very important for us.
What I don't see on the pitch, I don't see for the Poles, their number 9, the top try scorer. He's got another mistake. Second time the national side
has done
this. Playing in front of the kicker. That's a wasted opportunity.
Absolutely, it always is.
You see,
they all try this against us.
Adrian was there to clean it. He needs support.
He should not have hesitated. He should not have hesitated. He should have just ran and kicked. We don't
the
play
national side do not play with a sweeper. And the teams, they've noticed this. They've seen that Israel don't play with a sweeper, and they're kicking deep. We lost the game against Croatia from a penalty try after a kick through, and hopefully, I don't know, they make the adjustments, and we don't get caught with nobody from behind us. Israeli defense rushing up. Modi has to make that tackle.
Yeah, they do.
Defense looks organized, but still we are in the 22, and that's a try in the corner. The Pole player number 3 bounced off Adrian and made the pass to player supporting from the outside. It's in the corner, so the conversion is going to be a difficult conversion.
But again, Jonathan, I have to reiterate, again from a mistake from us. Simple mistake. Being in front of the ball from the kickoff, That is suicidal. You know, this is the second try we've given away from that position against Belgium again last night. We were from the kickoff, we were in front of the ball. They took the ball, they scored. They managed to get another try soon after that. Our heads went down.
Conversion miss. You're right.
Cannot afford to make those elements. There's an element in mistakes.
Times off. Adrian got injured in that trying to make that tackle, and you're right. You know, we can't make those. We can't afford to make those mistakes.
Absolutely.
We're not up there in the top teams in Europe, and those mistakes just cost you and gives the opposition a chance to attack. Yes, and we paid for it again.
Anyway, we're in the lead 7-5.
2 minutes to play till the end of the first half. Poles look young and hungry. Nimi does amazingly well in the air. Misha lifts him and they secure the kickoff. Crazy pass there by Modi, but luckily they clean it up. Guy Matisse is running sideways.
Somebody has to straighten it out now.
Somebody has to straighten it out, and Eitan does. He's running with ball in 2 hands. Finds Nimi in the hole, which passes to a bad pass to Modi, who knocks it on.
It wasn't a good pass.
Unfortunately, the guys are still, I think, are standing very, very flat. They don't have Modi got caught there. As he caught the ball, got tackled. You know, that means the pass is not strong enough, or you're not standing deep enough. And there's no space and there's no time for the Israel players to make any moves and try and outrun the Poles.
Good scrum there by. Good scrum there by Israel.
Feeding by Poland.
Excellent scrum there by
in the scrum.
Well done, Israel.
Got a free kick. 1 minute to go.
We spoke about that as well. The tight phases in this game is very important. They're passing from behind the.
Modi's running into contact. And he lost the ball in contact. Second mistake.
Second mistake.
You can't make a mistake with a minute to go. You know, they look very hesitant. You know, they're shifting the ball and nothing's happening. No one's making it. Just, I don't see the need to shift the ball to if there's nothing on. Run, draw defender, and pass to somebody in a better position. But they have to make sure that they don't concede here.
Absolutely.
Let's see if they can pressurize the scrum again.
Good scrum. Okay. Ball back to the Poles.
Again, there's no one deep for Israel. Okay, Eitan just went deep now as a sweeper. Poles got speed. There's hole in the defense. They're turning the Israeli defense.
Inside out.
Turning Nimi and Misha there. Nimi made a good tackle.
Good tackle there.
I don't know. I don't understand that penalty, but.
Usually the penalty goes for Nimrod when he makes a tackle. He puts a lot of pressure on the ops. Oh, that's...
Come, Eitan.
There we are, our ball. Okay, if we pick it up now, we can score.
Adrian's got speed. Pass it to Eitan. The pass does not go to hand. That's the end of the first half. Very frustrating. They had the opportunity twice. We're very lucky. We're very lucky to get away from that final attack without scoring a try. And we're in the lead, so...
That's heartening. We're in the league against the second half, 7-5 up. And maybe our second half, the first half has settled our nerves a little bit, and maybe now with Peter, our coach, settling him down to make sure that. Now the question comes now, how many changes is he going to bring in? I sincerely hope he doesn't make too many changes. He's got to keep his top players on the field now. It's a do and die game. He cannot afford to get people like Humphreys, people like Nimrod, people like Matisses, people like Willie. They have to remain on the field virtually for the whole game as far as I'm concerned. They're the ones that are your playmakers. They're the ones that can win you the game. They're the ones that can make the tackles for you if need be, and they're the ones that have to remain on the field now.
Israel national side is huddling up. They're desperate to win this game. We are desperate for them to win this game. If Israel wins this game, they jump one seed into the fourth in the. After I hope Croatia is going to lose to Belgium, Israel will finish in the play division and try and play for the seeds 5 to 8, 5 to 7. sorry, 5 to 8 and not 9 to 12.
קדימה ישראל, מחצית שנייה חשובה. 7-5 לישראל.
Israel's receiving the kickoff.
7-5 to Israel.
I can see the coaches remained with the same side that he ran on the field with, which is already encouraging, and that's what has to be now. Kick-off time.
Leave it. Nemo's going to let it go. It's going to be a free
Excellent.
kick. It's going to be a free kick for Israel.
Okay, that's a free mistake early on.
Yeah, but then we have to score like they scored. So
That's right.
you know, if we score from it, you can hear the crowd going behind the boys, trying to help them. We have to make the right decisions here. Eitan's player makes a pass behind the player. It wasn't a great pass. He didn't take it well.
Well done, Imran. Well done, Imran.
Nimi did well. Draw two players. Should get a penalty here. Yes, the play doesn't roll away. But Eitan changed direction. Passes to Adrian, who's got speed. Ducks under the first tackle. Again, the pass doesn't go to hand. Something's wrong with our passes here. We're making too many mistakes. We can't afford to make those mistakes. Advantage is over. There was advantage for Israel on a player not rolling away. We took that
It's a
advantage.
penalty advantage. I think they should have come back to it.
The advantage in 7 is not the same as the advantage in 15. The advantage is pretty long. But in 7s, you break the line, you get the opportunity, that's it, advantage over. So I think it's a right call.
Okay.
It seems like the pole player is going to be replaced. Adrian is also limping, so maybe he's going to be replaced by Vitaly Primiak. Adrian made a great break there. Unfortunate, the ball went, his pass to Eitan Humphries was too high and he never caught it. Vitaly is a very good player. He's got a great rugby sense. He's strong on his feet and he's quick. He's not quick as Adrian, but he's quick. He's got good defense. And let's see if he can make a change for the Israel side. Line out, Nimi contesting in the air, but Poland won the ball.
And they kick.
And they kick.
Okay, we have a sweeper this time.
But he needs support. The sweeper is Eitan Humphries. He needs support. That's a penalty. You don't have to fall onto the player there. You have to let the player get up. Good refereeing has been high level, and you notice that. We're behind the ball, but you can see that very, very shallow. Very shallow. Passes in contact, and when you pass in contact, it's a 50-50 pass. Nimod's got the ball now with space. He passes to Modi. Modi's got speed. That's a waste. Very hesitant passes.
We're playing beyond our advantage line, which is terrible. Which is terrible.
That was
Michi didn't realize it was for him.
The ball went straight out anyway. But
This.
the guys are very, very flat. And he doesn't seem to know what they're doing, or they're not really organized. But hopefully they can defend well and maybe score a try from
pressurizing the pulse.
Yeah, from a turnover. Yeah, they won back the ball.
Someone's going to go for it.
They won back the ball. We got the ball, secure ball.
Come on, Nimrod. Get out of there, guys. Someone's going to get out of there.
Modi draws two players, goes to ground.
Nobody's around.
Vitaly's got some speed and it's a great handoff. Hands two guys off. Passes in contact again. The passes are short passes in contact. I don't know if it's a tactic, but it's not working out. Nimi got nailed there, trying to tackle. He brought him down, but he got
Typical
nailed.
pass by. Okay, now it's all open here.
There's going to be a try in the corner. Again, you know, we've been talking about it, that there's no depth on the national side. Players are throwing the ball. The passes are bad passes. They're not getting to your hand. Ball's been bouncing around, and the poles are just waiting for Israel to make the mistake.
That's about it. You're right. They're just waiting for us to make a mistake. We're unfortunately not getting out of our zone. We're making too many passes behind the advantage line. No one could get out of the zone. Changes have been made. Junior's come on, and he should add some firepower to the team. That's not all lost. The team, the supporters should now be getting behind the players big time. This is a very, very vital time now for Israel to come back into this game. From the kickoff, they're going to try and do something.
So Omer Khalfi and Julian Mafia on as substitutes for Mishaeli and Eitan Humphries. Somebody has to make something happen here. Go down to ground, secure ball. There's too many guys around that ruck. He was on offside position, that Paul. The referee caught that. Come on, guys, let's pick it up. We've got 3 minutes to play. We need to score. A penalty to tie the game, a try to win. Good clean out. Again, very, very shallow. Omer Khafi's got a bit of speed. Good pass to Julian.
Good build up here for Israel's town.
Modi's going to use the ball, he's going to run straight. Hopefully he can run through. Does well.
Terrible pass.
Not a great pass to Modi. Modi's there by himself.
He's isolating himself.
He's isolating himself. But again, you see the... Yeah, and that's...
Every time. The second time he's giving him the ball away. Second time he's giving the ball away.
Him. That's the end of the game for us,
the end of the game for us, yeah. Second time Avital gave the ball away.
So that was that's unfortunate. Modi got isolated there. Instead of going down and cleaning the ball, they made a pass in contact. The ball was bounced into a Polish hand. Poles are not playing rugby; they're just defending, and they scoring tries off our mistakes. I see the boys are very frustrated. These mistakes that they're doing are uncalled for. I think. I don't know. Maybe they're too much under pressure, and that's why they're making these mistakes. But that's part of the game. You need to know how to lose. The score is 15-7, 8 points difference. If Israel can score quickly off this kickoff and then run back to score another try, they can win this game. But let's see what happens.
Kick deep, very wise. No, boy, he better go. Someone better move now quickly. Get the hell out of the zone here. There we go.
Nimi.
There we go, Nimi. Go on, my man. You're the only one that can do it.
Nimi make the break.
Great, Nimi.
Don't pass the ball. Penalty again. Quick tap has to be made, and they have to go all the way.
There he goes.
That's a try. We've got less than a minute. Scored.
Gonna get under pass.
Score. We don't need a conversion. We just have to come back. The guys, we don't need a conversion. We need to go back and score a try. Don't convert. Okay, he converted. With 1 point difference, they have to get back. A penalty will win this. They have to. Yesterday they made a mistake when they kicked after they kicked long. They have to kick shallow, kick it short, just past the 10 meters, and win back position. We've got 15 seconds. Let's see if Israel has got it in them. Good crate, good kick. Okay, can they win position? Can they win? No. Came from the offside. I think that's a good call by the referee. They're going to kick it out the poles, which they do, and they win the game.
Bad luck, Israel. Look, they put up a good fight again.
I know it's a penalty. It's not our ball. They think it's Israel ball. It's not Israel ball. It was a penalty, and they kicked the ball straight out. But I think they tapped it. I think it's a mistake by the line judge, because I saw a Polish player tap it and then pass it. When you tap it and kick, it should have gone back to a kick from. And that's a mistake. That's a mistake by the line judge. They give the ball to Israel. Let's see what happens here. Okay, Vital is staying in.
It's a ball again.
Poles are offside there. Okay, Omer got smothered. Time's up. Last move of the game. You see, there's no depth. Nimi's going to just crash it up. There's no depth. Somebody has to find a hole here. Where's Nimi? Nimi has to get that ball out. Nimi looks tired, but he's looking the guy that's making the right calls right now.
At the moment, yeah.
We still got. That's a penalty.
Oh.
They have to just.
No. They have to sit all down now.
They have to make a drop, and they drop, and they win this game. Drop. If they go for a drop goal, for a penalty drop goal,
what's they doing? So what's they doing that time?
Do they have somebody that Vitali can convert? Vitali can drop. He's got a good kick. He can drop for it.
Vitali drop.
I think they're going for the drop goal here. I think that's a good call.
You think so?
Yes, I think
they're playing 7 against 6.
It doesn't matter. They look very, very tired. Israel don't have people that and they look very flat. Vitali's got a good drop. He can convert this. Guys, pray. There's a red card here. There's a red card and he's out for the tournament. That's unfortunate for the
Hang on,
Poles.
so let's go now. Now they get their 2 for 5.
No, when you call for the post, you can't change your mind. Crowd's gone silent.
Everybody on their feet.
I don't think. No, Nimrod's asking, can they go for the corner? The referee said no. You have to go for post. You call for it.
You can't look. Nimrod can't look.
It's going to be a miracle if he converts this now.
Yeah, no way.
Unlucky. Unlucky, guys.
Okay, that's it.
Game
Game
over.
over. Israel drops.
Very disappointing for Israel.
Yeah, Nimrod on his knees. He gave it his everything. I think in the second half he gave the Israel team forward ball. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. But just by the way, I would not have gone for the drop kick. Jonathan, we have experience with him. He's not a man for the moment. And I think they should have gone for the play. But it's a matter of having to take a decision on the spur of the moment. Not easy.
The decision was made, and I think, I don't know, looking back, the conversion the penalty wasn't made, so of course you can say it wasn't a great call. But Vitali's got a very good drop kick on him. I think the players were very tired. They were looking for instruction from the sidelines, and I think maybe they came from the sideline. Nimrod was lying down there, out of breath, and I'll tell you the truth, the national side, they would have scrambled to make that try. You know what? I'm proud of them trying to working their way back into contention of winning this game, and they're going to be very disappointed.